Let's have a look at some tips that will help you win over the audience. So first of all, I would suggest to show the money as fast as possible. By this, we mean that you should show them what kind of value your suggestion will create. This is usually the very first slide we start with. This will attract their attention and make them listen to what you say. If you hide it at the very end, they might be so bored after a few hours of presentation that they will not actually pay attention to that. But by showing the money first, you will make yourself very interesting to them. I would also recommend to give credit to customer team as much as possible. So remember, it's not you doing on your own the whole job, the whole analysis, but try to emphasize that all the things that you're showing was done in cooperation with the customer team. In this way, you will first of all decrease the chances of them fighting you on some issues. And second of all, you will look more credible because you are mixing your expertise with the expertise of customers team. As we said, try to send the presentation ahead of time. I would recommend 2 to 3 days ahead of the meeting. And this way they will have time to read the presentation and ask you better questions. Usually you would create during consulting projects very long documents, 200, 300 slides. So if you want them to go through it fast, create in which you will find not only the slide on the money, but also the most important issues and the most important analysis. As we said, prepare for every analysis that you present in the PowerPoint, a backup slide, and maybe some Excels to support your analysis. As we said, a very good way to educate and also to win over the audience is actually to show the presentation and talk it over with each and every participant of the meeting before the meeting. In this way, they will not be surprised by what they see during the meeting and they will be more accustomed to that. Thanks to that, you most likely will have heard all the objections they've got and you will be prepared for them. I would also recommend bringing cookies to the meeting and not organizing the meeting around lunch because people will be simply pissed as they were usually accustomed to eating at that point. So avoid lunches for important meetings. And finally, don't be stupidly stubborn. On some cases, you may disagree with them. So don't try to make the whole meeting, the whole presentation discussion about the things you disagree. Concentrate on the things that you agree on and just tell them that you're gonna discuss things you disagree on outside of the meeting. And then you can talk one-to-one with the person who disagrees with you, look at the analysis and then either modify the presentation or simply invite other people to this discussion. But don't be stupidly stubborn. And if there are some things that you disagree with, simply take them offline and discuss them outside of the main presentation, main meeting.